Ah, about fat.
Ah, my fat! That's a weird way to start the stream. Good evening, everybody. We're back with the Maelstrom of Blades. As you see this super fancy new overlay courtesy of DM Savric here.
I got bored.
I'm glad you did, because this looks rad.
Not entirely true, but we do have a new person.
We do. New to this campaign.
Right.
Take your glass.
I'm here.
You're not here yet, though.
I mean, yeah.
Since I am currently Onyx Tide.
God damn it.
And now I can't see a thing. Oh well.
That's special.
It is special.
Shall we get this party started, lads?
We will.
I suppose.
Everybody roll a d20 for me, except for Shell.
Well, there's my one nat 20.
That didn't actually roll right, I don't think. There we go.
All right, Virus, you're 1. You get 2. Let us know what happened last time.
Was it? No, it actually wasn't a 1. If you notice that roll, it kind of fucked up the formula, because I can't see.
He did one FD20 on the first one.
Oh,
So he's a 14.
I still don't see Jan's, though.
She's getting there.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm pretty blind right now.
Well, it looks like Jan has won our giveaway this day.
Wait,
Yeah, you get to let us know what
wait,
happened
is
last
it a
episode.
good give or a bad give?
You just get to let everybody know what happened last time.
I forgot what happened.
It
All I know,
has been
I
a
had to
while, and
ask
there was all the Christmas craziness.
God, it's been what, like a month?
I just remembered some lady who thought she was hot shit, and then it turned out we were just swamping her. And the last second, she had to leave in shape. And then we were heading towards a village that will have the exit to get out of this hellhole.
Silver just
accurate
drunk
synopsis.
frequently, so.
You guys made it across Avernus to the Pillar of Skulls, I believe it was. Scarlet met somebody from her past that she doesn't seem to remember about. Made your way through the crystal caves, ran into said lady that Filbert just spoke of, and seemingly have ran her off for the time being. So you all are still in the main cavern, licking your wounds, I believe.
Yes, I believe that was about right.
Has the party decided that they're going to take a rest right now, or?
Well, I think we had done a short rest. Like, that was what we were doing when we ended.
Okay. So you all take an hour. Everybody spent hit dice or whatever they needed to do for the time being.
Yes.
I think most of us had done that. I think. I know I had reset my wild shapes back to 2.
Okay. I think the only one that was really hurt was Greenwave, if I remember correctly.
I used Lay on Hands.
Or Onyx Tide, whichever he chooses to be at this time.
I am Onyx Tide, and I used Lay on Hands.
Did you mute yourself?
Yeah,
Did I what?
It shows he's muted in Discord.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I can't hear him.
Ha! Yes, I was, because I was typing. I used Lay on Hands.
Ah, okay, cool. All
so
right,
that you guys don't have to hear the clack, 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 clack.
That's
Okay,
why
so
you
you
pushed it.
all right, so you guys are going to make your way out, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Scarlet will take the lead. We got to get out of here sometime.
Okay,
Sometimes.
Scarlet's in the lead. How's the rest of everybody following?
I'll probably bring up the rear.
I'll ask Skipper to join me up front.
I'll be in the middle.
And Azadune, if you could hang out with Great Onyx Tide right now. I can't keep track of them.
It's like, do I really have to?
Yes, now let's get moving.
Okay, you guys continue on. You travel for perhaps another 250 yards or so through this winding crystalline featured cavern. And you do eventually start to see a little pinprick of light in the distance, growing slightly larger as you're walking towards it. And it's not too long that you finally escape from this and are now back onto the familiar landscape of Avernus. Let me bring that picture up for you guys can remember what it looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yes, such
Fire!
a great place. I love this place.
Great place.
I have no comment.
Super.
Hellfire!
You sort of come back out into this valley where the rock is, it's like shale almost, in slabs and broken slabs that are going, dotting the sides of this chasm, canyon, whatever you want to call it. And it's really the only way forward that you can proceed at the time being.
I'm gonna kind of scan the horizon. Is there any obvious city structure?
Not at the moment. You can't really see beyond the top of these shale walls.
Right, and guess we keep moving forward. All right.
The party went quiet.
Yeah, we're moving forward.
All right, let's keep going forward, guys.
Alright, guys, you guys keep on going. You travel for maybe close to a mile through this broken landscape. And finally, you start seeing the peaks of mountains ahead of you. And the canyon walls are starting to slowly descend down around you into a more flat plain. And what you see sort of silhouetted against this reddish sky is these fort-looking structures in the distance. Azadune sort of leans his head to the side. That is Ribcage. We're very close.
Does the landscape between us and Ribcage look clear?
You don't see anything as you scan the horizon. Nothing seems visible at the moment. Are you going to actively search, or are you just going to scan?
I'm just gonna kind of glance.
Okay. What's your passive?
11.
11? Okay. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. I mean, for Baltor. Fairly quiet.
Why is it called Ribcage?
Are you asking Azadune?
No, I'm just out of character.
No.
Does it look like? Does it have like jutting features that looks like ribs that's surrounding or like surrounding the?
You're very close.
Ooh.
You'll see. You'll see when you get up to it.
Ooh.
Okay, guys. Well, you're all standing out in the open here.
I'm just gonna kind of say, well, that's the best structure, I guess. Is that look?
Does
where
it
we're
look
going?
like there's an entrance or anywhere we should be going towards, like a gate or, a way in?
From what Ozadun is telling you now, the entrance is actually beyond this fort wall. It's sort of, it leads into the city proper.
That would be the closest thing to a gate. Then let's start going.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm actually going to shift into direwolf form
Okay.
because I'm better at stuff in bark form.
Bark, bark.
Okay. How are you all traveling? Are you walking, jotting, being quiet?
I'd
Just
say we're probably
walking.
I'm just walking. I don't think
Yeah,
any of us
same.
are really built for the quiet, sneaky sort, especially not with Plate Boy back there.
Clang,
I
clang,
am
clang,
doing a
clang.
happy prance.
Happy prance. How about you, Skipper?
Just prodding along
Just
in
plodding
my
along?
in my modern ways.
Okay, well,
Since I'm faster a little bit, I'll kind of range about 10 feet out and just kind of circle.
okay.
I'm faster than everybody else as a wolf, so.
Clay, why don't you go and give me a perception check? And I'll tell you what, I'll give you advantage on it since the way that you're moving around.
I would have advantage if it was hearing or smell too.
Yeah, you got advantage regardless, so you're good to go on that part.
Hey.
20.
Okay. With your 20. As you're taking one of these laps around the party and you're starting to face back in the direction that you're coming, you see 3 figures in the sky. They look humanoid, winged, and they're sort of just flapping there. They're watching you for the time being.
I will kind of walk up and like paw at each person, then kind of point them out.
And we lost somebody.
Shell got booped. Oh, Discord crashed on Shell.
No. Okay, there we go.
All right, guys. You all are walking along, and Scarlet, in her direwolf form, is sort of nudging at you and trying to get your attention.
What do you want?
I'm gonna kind of lift a paw up and point at them, like sit there and go. And point out the 3 flying little bastards.
They don't seem to be approaching.
Like, are they near town or?
No,
Are
they're
they-
back the way that you came.
Are they kind of just
Oh.
floating there? Are they looking at us?
They most definitely have their attention focused on you. They, like I said, they don't seem to be approaching. They're not floating per se. They're flapping and just hovering in place for the time being. Just slightly bobbing, as the wings would do. But
Because hover, yeah.
yeah.
Well, we do look different from like the normal, what would be here. So I think we could just ignore them now until, unless it's doing the weird, remember that dog? Was it like the dog with the one eye? Yeah, with the weird eyeball thing. Unless it starts doing something like that, I think we should just ignore it.
I'm going to think towards Azadun to relay. I'll keep an eye on them. Just keep going.
Scarlet will keep an eye on our backsides for the time being. Let's move on, perhaps a little bit more hastened.
It's handy to have somebody with telepathy when you're a dog.
When you're a dog.
Oh dear.
All right, you all are continuing on, and Scarlet, you're watching. And perhaps maybe 5 minutes later, you start seeing two from the side are taking off towards your direction, but circling around your position. And the one that was stationary in the center is coming directly towards your. And they are moving fast.
I will alert. I will immediately think to Azadun, alert, they're coming.
Okay. He sends out this mental message to the rest of the party to stop and turn, which he does in turn, spinning and his robes fluffing in the air. And he keeps an eye on what's going on behind him as well.
Well, looks like we'll have to say hi to our new friends.
Horus will strike you down!
Not again.
Okay, are you guys going to stand there and wait or make a break? What are you going to do?
Let's make a
I'll
break
kind
for it.
of pull up the shield and like have the flail ready.
Okay.
How far are we from Ribcage, it looks like? Can we tell?
You're looking, if you, I guess, ran full spurt, you're a little bit faster than the rest of them, but it might be 3 or 4 minutes.
I'm going to wave at them at a friendly gesture, just in case these are our friendly folks. In the slight chance that these are friendly folk, I'm gonna give a wave.
Okay. You do not get a response.
Dive.
All right. Well, I guess you guys are stealing yourselves and waiting.
Yeah, so if one of them comes within range of me and looks like it's going to attack, I'm going to pounce on the damn thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So
much
you
preparing to smite, or to just strike the first one that gets in range.
Okay.
Begins swinging anchor.
Swinging anchor. Okay, you guys take up your defensive position. And you see a familiar face come flying down towards you.
Not you
Oh,
again.
I guess
Hi there,
Oh.
lady.
Oh, my lovelies. What are you doing out here already?
should you be resting? You did get quite a wall of left.
Oh, sweetheart. You have no idea. As much as I would love to finish what we started not too long ago, I have to ask, since it is part of my duties now, why you are approaching Ribcage.
I'm a dog. We
Well,
all got
really?
along.
Is that really any of your business?
Considering I am this gate's keeper, yes. Yes, it is.
We were trying to go home.
Well, you won't find the way to Mechanus that way.
How do you know?
Because going through Ribcage takes you to the Outlands, not to Mechanus.
I'm going to think to Azadun to just say, we just went out of Bator. The Outlands is fine.
We only seek sanctuary away from this place. We are not meant to be here. She sort of nods and smirks at this. Well, that is very true. Well, proceed then, but be ready to pay the tolls. Not anyone just gets into Ribcage for free, especially not from Bator.
So she said she's the gatekeeper?
That's what she said.
She's the gatekeeper!
Great. Terrific. The bitch is in charge.
We've already fought you once. Why can't you just let us through?
I'm not stopping you now. Merely asking your intentions. Just
Okay.
because it's a town on the edge of hell does not mean it does not have its rules.
Well, thank you for the lovely advice. We'll be off on our journey. Goodbye. And bye.
She smirks and looks at the other two, nods, and they shoot up into the air past you and start heading toward Ribcage.
Scarlet's just gonna start pumping along again.
Okay. I'm just going to assume everybody's following.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You all
Bark,
start
bark.
getting closer and closer to the structure. And like Jan had said, you start seeing these structures that have come from the ground that look like column of bone that are just jutting up from the surface of the Avernus here. And I'll throw a picture up here for you.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Nice. What a pleasant place. Feels like right
Personally,
out.
I can't wait to bounce like a trampoline on the flesh pustules over to the right.
That's actually a good point because the closer you get to it, the ground actually does seem to be a little bit more spongy. Almost if it said it's been
Oh,
almost if it's been flesh at one point.
Mm.
And
Joy.
the spires do look like bleached bone. And you can see them, they sort of lead you toward this demonic skull that's several stories tall. And deep within the mall, you do see a gate of fire and silver.
No problem, Rex. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrinkle my snout and just kind of keep moving.
Okay. You guys make
This
your way
looks
forward.
pleasant.
The spongy ground sort of making this almost, I wouldn't say suction, but like a slap. You know, like we talked before, meat hitting stone or metal. Just
well, obviously the floor needs lotion.
or else it gets the hose again.
oh, fuck.
It puts the lotion on the ribcage, or else it gets the hose again.
You could almost swear that like you were walking on the body of some ancient creature at this point that is long, long since passed.
Does it smell?
There's an odor it's I would say it's not pleasing, obviously, but the smell of sulfur is so heavy in the air as it is, it's sort of a treacherous mix of the two.
Good.
It just seems to be in a perpetual state of rot.
Uh, kind of, sort of.
It smells like eggy fart.
Yeah.
And
Just keep moving forward is all I'm doing. I'm sitting there with like my paw going like.
okay, you guys start to make your way further in, and the shadow of the skull eclipses you as you make your way under it. And it's similar. It's like you'd walked into the open mouth of some large, insane creature that's beyond your imagination what it could have been at one point. And where the throat would be, you do see this silvery door, sort of flames, and it's wrapping around itself. And next to it, you do see the winged woman that you had met not just a few minutes ago again. She stands there smiling at you and holds a hand out towards the door.
She doesn't seem like the type of person that I would want to have another conversation with. So if she lets
Yeah.
us in, then that's good enough for me.
I'm gonna kind of get closer to the door and sniff it.
You smell it, and you would liken it to the spark of what happens of atmosphere. It's almost spell casting, like where there's electricity in the air.
Call lightning and stuff like that.
Yeah. It definitely has an arcane origin.
Well, I'm gonna touch it.
You touch it. Your hand passes through the flame unharmed.
Well, my
Your paw.
door solid.
It's not solid. It's just like a gateway almost. It's your paw passes through it fine, not singed, not hurt.
Oh, so we can just walk through it.
That's your assumption.
I'm just gonna kind of look at everyone and send a thought to Azadun going, well, let me see what happens. Bark, bark. And I'm gonna go through it.
Okay. And before you all, Scarlet disappears into a flash of fire and silver sparks.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna follow. Skipper just follows through.
No fear.
Let's see what happens.
Skipper does the same. Poof.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna dive right in. Oh, okay. Well, let me get one drink in first. Bottoms up. Glug, glug, glug.
Chug that liquid courage.
Okay, who's going to
Geronimo!
next? Filbert's going next?
I think Filbert went next, and then I guess
Okay.
Green Wave, Onyx Tide. Gotta respect the stash.
Onyx
I guess
Tide.
He's waiting for. Unless
All right.
Azadun goes before he does.
Filbert will go. Azadun will go. And Green Wave, as you're about to step through, she grabs you by the arm and looks you dead in the eyes. If you ever step foot in my realm again, I will finish what we started.
And
Have a lucky
Osiris will
day.
grant me strength to finish it.
Welcome to Ribcage. Don't start any trouble. We will end the trouble. And then she lets loose of you roughly and puts her back against the wall, seeming paying you no mind anymore.
Walk us straight
Okay.
through.
You all come out the other side into a courtyard. It's solid blackened stone, several stories tall around you, with one single open gateway, probably 50 yards from you. It's definitely unlike anything that you've seen outside because it seems very well made, very pristine in nature, like it's well maintained. The blocks are uniform, all the same size. It seems like this place has been taken very great care of, and very meticulous construction of it. You don't happen to see anybody in the courtyard itself, but along the walls there are several figures watching you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna check and see if anyone came in behind me.
Your party slowly found its way in behind you.
Does the other opening look open? Like I can go through it?
It doesn't actually. It is a solid wall.
So these figures, I'm assuming they're not really showing any display of any emotion, right? Just kind of a blank look.
Yep, they're just watching you.
Humanoid, skin
Definitely,
color.
definitely humanoid. As far as complexion, they seem to be of tiefling descent almost. It's, a reddish sort of skin of a demonic bloodline.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk towards the middle, and are they on both sides or just one side?
They are everywhere on the walls. I mean, surrounding you on all four sides, and they are in abundance.
What, are they just like sitting in chairs?
They're standing watching.
Oh. I'm just gonna
We're judging you.
kind of plop down and just kind of bark at them like.
No reaction.
They're watching us?
They are watching you.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Can I get no
Does,
privacy?
does anyone know where we can find a concierge?
You see one figure up on the wall, just point to the doorway.
The doorway that's solid stone.
No, the one that's across from you, about 50 yards, going into the
Well, that's what I
wall.
was talking about. Did that look
Oh,
open? Like,
so
we-
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So this is like
Oh, I'm
Yes,
fucking
yeah.
just leaving then. Fuck these weirdos.
yeah, right, exactly.
I'm gonna put my tail up and kind of just be like bark, bark, bark.
As we leave, I'm gonna wave at them. Hi there.
One of-
Bye.
One of the birds kind of like, okay.
If you wave back, I'm gonna wave back harder.
Come on, Filbert.
All right, you guys.
It doesn't hurt to be friendly here, just in case we come back again.
You want to come back to hell?
Well, I didn't have a choice coming here in Balfour, so goodness knows what happens next time I come back here against my will.
Skipper just shakes his head and just keeps walking towards the door. Like, I can't tell Filbert anything.
You guys make your way. As through this archway, it would be like an inner sanctum almost, coming from an inner sanctum into the city proper itself. What you? I'm sorry.
Smelling anything
Uh,
odd? Like not what I've been.
Nothing odd. It definitely doesn't smell the sulfur. You don't smell the stench of decay. The very air itself doesn't feel the same as Bator would have felt. You have a good feeling that you may have actually left the plane itself behind you now.
Oh, that's good. Everyone accounted for, Azadun and everybody behind me.
Everybody's behind you.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep on
Good.
trucking. Bark, bark.
Okay. You guys
Bark,
make your
bark.
way through this gatehouse into the city proper, and what you're greeted with are solid straight streets on both sides of you and straight down in front of you. It looks like the city has been blocked off perfectly, symmetrically. And it is clean, immaculate, nothing on the ground. These buildings are between 2 and 3 stories high, depending. And some are a little bit more elaborate than others, but they all do seem to be taken very well care of.
I'm gonna shift out back into normal form. And just kind of look around and go. Is anyone else weirded out by this?
It's a bit strange.
At least it's better than Bator.
Yeah, but everything is so clean. I get the sneaking suspicion if we left something on the ground, it would be a bad thing.
Azadu
Well,
nods
let's
to
make
that.
haste.
Okay. Well, you guys are presented in 3 directions now.
We got left, right, and center, right?
Yeah, it looks like the center would be like a main drag, sort of, down through the city.
Is there anyone on the streets?
There are folks on the streets of various types of humanoids. Everything from more tieflings, who are all decked out, as we'll say, in full gear. You're assuming that there are obviously the guards of the city. You see these barriers, which are sort of like centaur-like men, You see dwarfs, you see elves, all sorts of demi-humans. What you don't happen to see, which kind of strikes you odd, is you don't see one demonic presence among any of these folks.
I'll walk up to one of the guards
Okay.
and be like, "Excuse me, could you by chance tell us how we can get to the Outlands from here?"
How did you get here?
We don't know. We woke up here after having a nightmare.
Are you referring to the city or are you referring to Bator?
So you came from Bator.
Yes.
I see. He sort of looks you all over very suspiciously.
It was
Waves.
not by choice, by the way.
Waves a couple more guards in his direction. If you truly wish to leave, you need only follow the eastern gate. It's about 20 blocks straight down this main path. There you'll find the exit to Outland.
All right.
Wait. So this is like a city, right?
Yes. A very large city.
Wait a minute, friends. Oh, well, you know, I never get a chance to go to battle on my own, so this is a once in a lifetime for me to find somewhere that sells their one of a kind brew.
So I was actually going to look at the guards and look at her and go, "You know, I could use a drink. Anyone else want to get a little drink?"
I'm in.
Thor would be pleased. I'm in.
Well, Mr. Guards, is there a
Skipper
good place
would be
where we
certainly
can go and
pleased to
spend
go
a
to
little
a
money
tavern.
and get a little food and drink?
Yes. Go up a couple blocks there on the right. You'll see the Smoldering Corpse Bar.
Sword and corpse. That's out of character.
Smoldering corpse.
Smoldering Corpse
Smoldering
Bar.
corpse. Okay. Got
Sounds
that
like a
right.
nice place.
Sounds
Is
like a
there
lovely
sign
place.
just so we don't...
You'll see a figure on fire swinging from the sign plate. Blackened.
All right.
I'm going in.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at him one more. And I'm going to say one more thing. We're not in Bator now, are we?
Technically, no, you're not in Bator. You're in the realms between. It's sort of a neutral
good.
ground.
This makes us all very happy. Trust me, we were not in Bator by choice.
Well, the Beta Zoo are not welcome here. So,
Good. We got away from them. Good. They can stay on their plane. We can stay over here, and everyone's happy. Let's go get some drinks. Scarlett's gonna start walking towards where we were told to go.
okay. You guys make your way down a couple blocks, and you find yourselves in front of a rectangular-looking building. Well taken care of, just like everything else, with the familiar sign on the outside. And the door is open, and you walk into it. Let me bring up my little music player, if I can find it. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
And you're greeted with some lovely music.
indeed.
The inside isn't rectangular per se. It's actually more of a circular shape. Metal grates are all along the floor, arch around the main, or the center of it, which is the bar itself. You see again, a plethora of different types of creatures and demi-humans, and a few humans actually frequenting this place at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Above the bar itself, you see something very strange, though. You actually see a cage with a figure in it who's actually on fire and just sort of writhing about.
What?
Oh, pleasant.
So it's just horribly screaming and nobody's paying attention.
It's not screaming, it's just flailing about.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Okay, well I'm gonna hop and skip towards the bar.
Okay. You
Is there
actually are
any-
greeted.
Is there
Okay,
any like
sorry.
out of the way place in here that's not very visible?
You're just trying to find a place to get away from my prying eyes, per se,
Yeah.
or okay, yeah, you can find a place like that. There are, well, I'm trying to say here, booths with a curtains where you can sit in privacy.
Little VIP lounge. I like it.
Works for me.
All right. I'm gonna go in there and
Oh God.
Change personas.
yep.
Okay, Filbert, you are going up towards the bar proper, and you see a orcish-looking fellow wiping a glass, or staring you down as you walk forward.
Hi there.
Scarlet's gonna follow Filbert, by the way.
Okay.
Well, I'm new here, and this is gonna be a once in a lifetime for me to sample your delicious wares.
You're going to spend some jank then, right?
Of course.
All right. Yeah. Let me find a menu for you. We are right proper plates after all.
I'm gonna lean over. Dude,
Totally right and proper. Or once
Alright.
once I change, I'll come back and meet up with the rest of the party again.
In your notes section, you should have a menu for the Smoldering Corpse Bar.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna be quiet for a little while. Filbert's gonna go ooh, and I'll be quiet while I read this.
Scarlet's gonna lean over the bar and kind of look at him and go,
Whew.
"Food?"
Oh, we got a little bit, I guess. We got some bottle and potatoes. Got a little bit of meat. I don't know. I suggest it for your types because you got the weak stomachs, but
Fair enough. Scarlet's gonna kind of look at the menu with Filbert, and then she's gonna look up and go, I'd like to try some, I'm gonna put a Batorian steel coin out and go, I'll take a bottle of Viscera.
or what? He takes your coin and gives you proper change back, and hands us some glass before you. Are you gonna look at it? You gonna drink it?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, what? I was trying to check my character sheet for something real quick.
So you going to look at it all day? You going to drink it?
Pop the cap off and take a swig.
You got the viscera, right?
Yeah, it did.
It burns. It burns badly. It almost feels like the inside of your throat is almost like bubbling.
Scarlet's gonna be like, "Woo, dog, this is good stuff."
Scarlet's going to make me a constitution check too.
Con save.
Con save.
It's -1. But I got a 19!
Ooh, despite its potency, pretty damn good.
She's gonna wink at the barkeep and go like, good stuff.
Oh, we got the best here at the smoldering corpse.
See,
Huh?
What are you doing, Skipper?
I was letting her know how much money she had left.
Is there an
Just trying to
actual
remember if she
bar
spent
here,
all
like
of
a
her-
bar area?
Just around the main bar here in this circle, there are stools and places to sit,
Yeah,
and like I
that's what-
said, and the outer ring as well has booths.
All right. Skipper's actually sitting down, but he's not drinking because why would he be drinking? But yeah, he's just sitting there near the bar, kind of watching.
Okay, why don't you go and make me a perception check then? Okay, with your 6, you actually do still catch a glance from this small, strange-looking humanoid creature that seemed to have a little bit of interest in Filbert. Shell,
Yes.
you see a Modron has caught your attention of Filbert.
Oh no.
What are you looking at?
Why don't you mind your own business? Go back.
Because you're staring at my friend? That's fucking weird.
Dude, when I hear wig from my bottle and go, the hell is happening now? I can't leave you
Wait,
for 5
what's-
minutes to get some drink?
What's going
Kind
on?
of like.
Someone's staring at someone.
You know how I get in bars.
That's true. That's true. I do.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, if you
I'm
must.
gonna walk over
know.
to Skipper and try to figure out who Skipper's talking to.
Points.
I'm
That
just like getting
thing.
uncomfortable at like all these people like all of a sudden coming out of nowhere.
Why don't you go and describe your character, Shell?
Alright, my character is a gobbo. He has like pretty much not exactly how the picture shows, but you know, little gaunt, you know, has like really fucked up teeth, a little bitty goatee, has a little hood, and he's pretty small, not like, you know, average size for a gobbo. He kind of has like his he almost looks very wiry in the sense of like his hands and stuff are always kind of close together and kind of drawn in towards himself, if that makes any sense. I'm very bad at descriptions, I apologize. But yeah, he's a little like panicky around multiple people. Like secluded. That's about all I'll say.
I tell Filbert. That goblin's looking at you.
I think Filbert's kind of enamored with the drink menu.
With the
Skipper, you wanna
menu,
try?
yeah.
Oh,
I walk over and I poke Filbert in whatever is like arm level. I'm assuming like a
I'm gonna
calf.
I'm gonna offer Skipper the bottle. So you want to try some Viscera? Green
It
wave.
will, it will do nothing for me.
Wait, is someone poking at me?
I'll give it a try.
Oh. I'm
Filbert,
like, oh,
who are these people?
Burns going down. It's delicious.
Filbert, who are these people? Why are you with these people?
oh,
I start kinda,
hi.
like tugging on his like clothes. I'm assuming Filbert's the guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Start
Oh.
pulling on his like tugging, trying to drag him away.
Oh, hi there. Oh, wait.
Filbert, why are you with these people? I've been looking for you. Where have you been?
Oh, hi, little fella. I don't know you.
What? Did you do?
Wait, do I know? Do I know?
if Scarlet sees all this, she's just gonna call over. It's probably your memory.
Wait, is he shorter than me?
I'm a guy.
I don't know what the goblin terms for
Yes,
Oh.
you'd be sure.
No, I'm sorry, little fellow, but I don't know you. But I'm
Hell-
Filbert Plumbottom.
I smack his
Who are you?
knee. Smack his knee. Stop calling me little fella. You know I hate that. Now come on. We have business. Stop playing around with these people. We have business. Why do you not remember? Why are you drinking again? I thought you quit drinking.
Is this a prank?
He just stares at you. Just glares at you.
I'm sorry, but Filbert's got some business to try out this delicious wares, and good sir, I want one bottle of.
I look over to the robot. What have you done to my friend? And I start like walking up to you.
Filbert, do you know this person?
Scarlet's gonna kind of sit down and kind of like prop Greenwave up and just be like, pat, pat. and she's gonna look down at the goblins and go, I hate to tell you, whoever you are, most of us don't remember the last couple of years.
Years! Years! What happened? I woke up in a
don't
strange
know.
place. I remember, but I don't know where I am.
Did you have any wounds when you woke up?
I don't know, do I, Sever?
No.
Scars.
Not that I know of, but gobos normally aren't fair-skinned anyway.
While they're talking, the orc is putting a bottle of each of these things up in front of Filbert.
Okay, I'm gonna look over at Skipper. Get ready to carry Filbert out.
Yep. Just like every time.
Look, by the way, my name is Scarlet, and you are?
Unique. But you best be not saying it to everyone. It's a secret. Who are your names? Names. Who's you? Who is you?
I just told you, I'm Scarlet.
Start poking at the robot's leg.
The fuck are you doing?
Junik, you don't want to make him angry. Just
It's actually
don't.
kind of cute.
Are you, Skipper? Are you gonna try to keep this little goblin as a pet now?
I am no pet. I am no pet. Pet to no
Oh,
one.
look, Junik.
Just call me
I
the skipper.
apologize that Filbert doesn't remember you, but quite frankly, the last thing any of us remember was we went on the job. And as far as any of us can tell, several years have passed. We all split apart, and then we woke up in hell. And we just got out of hell.
Start like panicking, looking around, looking up, looking around. We in hell? We in hell?
Not
That's what I am?
No. We apparently got out of hell.
Damn.
This isn't hell. This is booze. Chug.
Skipper takes a bottle and just like drinks the entire thing at once. Then goes, burp.
I want one of these booze you speak.
Scarlet and Skipper. Good make me con saves. Yes, even you, Skipper.
14's not terrible. Or 15's not terrible.
You're both fine. You're feeling it though.
Well, Mr. Goblin, I feel awfully bad for not remembering you, and the way how you interact with me speaks of a friendship that should have been strong against the test of time, but it seems like forces against us has taken a toll on our friendship. So I would like to at least extend my olive branch and and buy you a drink. So what you say, Mr. Little Fella? I mean, Mr. Goblin? What's your name?
Unique.
Skipper
Unique.
pontificating again.
Oh,
I had forgotten
Unique.
how silly you are. Oh lord. Starts like scratching his head and like panicking a little bit.
Oh, cheer up, Unique. Why don't you have a drink? A drink on me.
Fine.
I'm gonna check Greenwave's pulse, by the way.
Have a taste of this. The
Fine. Now, out of
It will
character, real quick. Is Greenwave there?
I'm sorry.
Is Greenwave there?
Oh, I was, yeah.
Like Ganassi?
Yeah, he.
Greenwave just apparently woke up with a belch of flame.
Ah!
God damn.
And you feel
Or
drunk.
like a skipper said, "Hold you burned going down." We're out now.
Oh god.
Well,
Hey,
dude.
Filbert. Go ahead and make me a con save, Filbert, with advantage since of your
You
character.
drunken bastard.
Considering you
Filbert
drink
has
all
a
the damn time.
well-seasoned liver.
Yay!
Hey.
Yay, advantage!
Do you want me to make one too?
It goes down smooth for you. Whew.
I guess I take a swig too.
And I
Yes.
need you're taking a shot as well, then, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me a con save with disadvantage.
Did
Because you
Azadu
tiny-
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh!
God damn it.
Ozidin is there, sort of keeping to himself, and you all see that little goblin. And just the second it goes past his lips, back he goes.
Filbert, I think your friend can't. I don't think your friend was good with the drinking.
Who's the goblin?
Apparently, the goblin's from Filbert's missing past.
Oh. Okay.
Apparently, Skipper
Why are
takes
there
a
three of
liking
them?
to him. I only see two. I don't know what you're talking about. You're clearly drunk, Greenway. There's two of them. There's not three.
Oh yeah, there's only two. Optical illusion, you sneaky goblin.
That's right.
Sneaky goblin.
You guys just gonna make a day of
Why is my
Sucking these
finger split into 5?
That's probably Batorian magic. It's nothing.
Right.
Hey, Skipper, should we take the goblin with us?
Yes, I think that it will be fun.
Okay, Filbert, you're in charge of the goblin.
I can't promise. not to kick
Goblins! Unless we're only taking one of the two. But I think the other one would get lonely.
I'll take both. Best.
Good idea.
I think we
poor
probably
Yes.
need to find an inn, get some rest before we go.
This sounds like a great idea.
Wait, we're resting?
it. But we haven't even gotten in a fight yet.
Look, Skipper, right now, I think I can see sound. That was cool. It looked like fish.
You're all very drunk.
Yeah, I think we are.
I'm drunk,
Time
not.
for bed. No, Greenwave, you are the worst.
I'm gonna stagger up to the barkeep and go, "Is there an inn?"
Jabs a
Please?
thumb behind him. Oh, you can go up the stairs in the back here. There's some rooms up there. You just go ahead and go crush. I know it's like when you primes come here, start thinking you can go drink anything you want to.
Hey, I didn't fall unconscious. I'm gonna point like to the left of him. Yeah.
Reflex kick you.
Who the hell you pointing at?
You or your brother. Might be you.
Look, mate, you need to go lie down a little bit. You're starting to weird me out a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll sleep now.
You both need to
If you
stop
come
talking
and
in
I look like a
unison.
dog, just don't be freaky.
I'm coming in near you.
Why would he come inside?
He might be cleaning. I don't want to scare the help.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the back where one of the rooms is and just kind of lock the door and crash.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Is Junik is like passed out? Okay, I'm gonna. Can I carry him? Okay, I'll carry him. But
Okay.
before. Wait.
It's probably like 20 pounds.
if that.
Well, with gear, you're probably like 40 or 50 pounds, but you're still well within probably carrying range.
Easily.
I really want to drink the other stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna be responsible and help out with our newfound friend. And so I'm gonna take
Responsible.
Junik up and tuck him in. Tuck him in bed. And my computer crashed.
Well.
Oh no!
Jen's computer just crashed.
No! I love how she was
Oh,
able
so
to
she
say
faked
my
that.
computer crashed before the shit actually
it crashed.
crashed.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's why I was like, is this a joke?
Crashed. You guys are just gonna go upstairs and
Alright.
rest for the evening.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
lock.
think
I'm
the
gonna find a
Observer will
room and
probably carry Junik
lock.
to the room and keep an eye on the tiny goblin from Unremembered Past.
Okay.
I'm
guys-
amused that Skipper finds the goblin cute. I could just see him going, "You're my little friend, Pat." Pat, as he hammers the
And
goblin.
then
with the
accidentally
grappling nail.
bruise him. Yeah.
You'll be
Well,
my
almost
first
with the
mate.
Okay. You guys go up and take a rest. Find yourselves slightly hungover the next 8 hours or so. Not as bad as you would have on normal liquor, but there's definitely a small pounding in the back of your head.
It's 5 times distilled down in the underworld.
Damn right.
Oh.
You guys sort of have free reign of the city here. Is there anything in particular you'd all like to look for? Or ask about?
Yeah. How do we get home?
So, so I have a question actually. While I was in Sigil,
Mm-hmm.
would I have found out about magical tattoos?
You would have, actually.
Whoa.
There's somebody in town who can do those.
You ask the orc.
Yeah, we're hopping the morning. He's asking what we want to do.
How about we try to
No.
find a library?
She's gonna Filbert's gonna keep an eye on Junik and make sure he's okay.
I hope Jan gets back soon. This is really trippy on OBS.
Okay, as far as the tattoo parlor, there is one not too far from here, maybe 3 blocks. You're going to look for the Scar Artist. It's a tattoo parlor and den of debauchery.
I just need the
Debauchery.
tattoo. The debauchery can stay right where it is. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over there and I'll let you get from the rest of them before we figure out what I'm doing.
Okay. Shell, I would say that at the time that you've been
I will
here.
let them know though that what I'm doing. I'm gonna go look into getting a enhancer.
Okay. And Shell, I would say that the time that you've been here, you've probably already perused as many libraries as possible.
Ah, okay.
Finding something new is probably not going to be happening.
I'd probably start trying to jog his memory then. Like,
Okay.
you really don't remember this and this and this.
Okay,
And
so
these-
But she's not here, so.
yeah, Junik and Jan will be doing that. Is anybody going with Clay or?
Greenwave will probably tag along.
Okay.
Greenwave has nothing else to do.
What about you,
Up
Skipper?
your eyebrows, Brax?
What did he say?
Wiggling your eyebrows.
Hey, Brax, maybe you can find an underground fighting ring.
Maybe.
Fight club.
Become King Modron.
Okay,
We come
so
by like an hour later, he's just like, I have taken all comers. They have failed.
the first
I am
rule
now
of Fight
rich.
Club. Okay, I got Scarlet and I got Greenwave going to get to the tattoo parlor. And Skipper, are you staying with Junik and
Gilbert.
Gilbert? I just forgot the name all of a sudden.
And Ozzy.
Okay.
Yeah.
She can
But
hear it
so-
from my computer.
With Filbert being, drunk all the time and the goblin being small, I don't really trust leaving them alone in this city
Okay.
by themselves.
All
So
right.
I'll just tag along with them.
I added a note to Scarlet and Greenwave's menu there.
All right.
These are actually magical tattoos. If the notes aren't clear enough, let me know.
Seems accurate.
Yeah, I ain't got 300 gold yet.
Yeah, you do.
Broke
Yeah.
bitches.
I just stopped for a minute. Wait, that's right. Platinum.
Out of character, I don't know this. What are magical tattoos? What is this?
It is sort of a font of power that's sort of etched into the skin with a magical
My
enhanced
mic
ink.
is popping.
Is it like a druid thing, or is it,
It's more of a sorcerer.
Okay,
Yeah, it's an arcane font of power.
gotcha. All right.
But
Just
it's
making
pretty
sure.
much anybody could get one if they have a spot that could be tattooed or etched. So
Exactly.
theoretically, you could get one.
Just burn me. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, they'd probably like carve it into your metal.
They would just brand me with a hot
Any
eye.
better?
So I'm gonna ask the tattoo artist, do you have a way to let me communicate without speech? Like mind to mind.
No, I don't have that. I'm sort of an apprentice at this at the point. I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Huh.
She's a papa.
Do you, well, Mr. Apprentice, do you think that is possible?
Oh, I'm sure it's possible. I know my master could do it, but he took leave to Sigil months ago.
Alright. So, if I get either bloodletting or accuracy, will that apply to my beast forms?
Yeah, all the tattoos will. Yeah, it'll carry over.
I'm looking at that +1 to hit, actually. Because that would boost them to the 6s instead of 5s. They do enough damage. AC would be nice, though.
Yeah.
Let's see, I've got exactly 600. Actually, I've got quite a bit more than I have like 600 and change.
Wait, do you?
I have 49 platinum, which is 490, and then I have 109 gold.
How'd you get the 109 gold?
I broke one of the platinum pieces. So
No, I know, but
I've effectively got 699 gold.
Platinum's only 10
You know
gold,
what?
though.
I'm gonna
That's
ask
really
him for
weird.
warding
Okay.
and accuracy.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm already gone. Did you get that, Sam?
No, I didn't hear it.
To get warding and accuracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that way my AC is +1 in all of my forms, and I have a better hit chance.
And this tattoo artist, she can do it as any sort of design that you want.
Oh, okay. Warding, I'll get a bear on like my back shoulder blade.
Okay.
And bloodletting, I'll get like a set of fangs on the back of one of my hands.
Okay. Sounds good. You get anything, Greenwave?
Oh, I'm debating on that warding one. Let's see here.
Jan thinks I should have gotten a tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
Little target.
Yeah, I'll probably get the. Actually, let's see here. What do I currently got? Yeah, I'll get the warding one.
Okay.
And that's all I can afford. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, I guess you guys have gotten what you needed. You're heading back.
I will be, yeah.
Okay. On the way back, you actually pass a place that looks sort of like a foundry of sorts. There's a gnomish figure who's sort of sitting there pounding against metal. Looks like he's got various sorts of like mechanical bits, legs, arms, fashioned.
What you got there?
What?
What you got going there with all your... What's all that?
I make mechanical bits. What's it look like?
What do the mechanical bits do?
Hey. You strap them onto other mechanical bits, they make things move and whirl and go, and you know. I'm a tinkerer.
Yeah. I have a Modron friend. Do you think he'd be able to do anything to help him out?
You have a Modron friend?
Hi.
Oh. Yes, I could help. Bring him on over. Good deals, good deals.
Got a lot of good things on sale, stranger.
Let him know. Just out of curiosity, so I can tell him, what can you do for him?
Well, we could make new arms and new legs, and we could strap some wings on them, or we could upgrade his mind. We could put him in a new shell, make him real strong.
He might like the strong part. I'll let him know.
You do that. I haven't worked on a Modron in this many years.
That's a lot of years.
At least 2. I'll go get ready. Zips inside.
How many years in between 2 and 2000?
Well, he seemed excited.
All right. Well, when we get back to the bar, I'm gonna look at Greenwave like. So, what did you get?
Oh, I just got a shield.
I got these sweet fangs.
Mine's kind of underneath this. The gauntlets.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, if that was
So,
fitting for the
Savage,
character,
you're
totally
gonna,
would
You're
have.
going to be captaining a submarine, playing some war games. Is that what we're doing?
Oh yeah,
Fucking love
Yes.
Down Periscope.
I
man.
love that.
Down
It's
Periscope is amazing. For those
kind of
unfortunate
man
enough to
has
not
built
know,
a
aka the
board
viewers at
tattooed
home,
on
to
his
not know what
penis.
we're talking about, we obviously should have
I
gotten
need
a
a man with a
tattoo
tattoo on his dick.
that says "Welcome
That's
aboard."
right, man.
Coincidentally, you do.
I fucking love Riptorn in that movie too. Alright, I'm gonna tell our good friend the Swoldren, I'm gonna say, so found a place that could give you some enhancements. I'm saying that to you, Rex.
I think I lost audio. I had to change the output. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, Scarlet, when her and Greenwave back, she's gonna walk over to Skipper and go, so I saw a place that might be able to give you some enhancements, like armor plating and boosts and stuff.
Really? Where is it?
I'll take you to it. Since I don't think I'm gonna show up the tattoo, but I don't think you can really get this.
Oh, nice tat.
Yeah, it'll make me hit better.
Did Filbert want to get any tattoos, or Junic for that matter?
Probably not.
Paul.
Well, I am
Spend
gonna
all
make
booze.
sure Filbert and Junic, I'm gonna check on you guys and go, you two okay?
Me? I'm fine. How about you, Junic?
Sorry, what? Say it one more time.
Checking
Jindo.
to see if you're okay.
If what?
Are you okay?
Oh!
Judic, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Judic?
Right?
Junic,
Everybody's
no,
kind of
keep-
like staticky, so it's kind of hard to hear. But I think it's
Yeah,
what
for
you mean.
me, virus is staticky.
Virus is static for me.
Yeah.
Oh, Discord. Well, you're better than.
Hopefully it's just Discord. People in chat, let me know if it is just Discord. If I am
Yeah, you sound
staticky
like-
on the stream, that might be a problem.
See, that would be perfect if Brax's Mike was doing that. Then he really sounded like a robot.
Right?
The robot.
Oh, by the way, Sav, I can't add in the +1 to hit or armor on my beast form sheets. You have to.
Okay. That's what I give you access to.
We lost Shell. There she is.
All right, I'm gonna lead Skipper to the Tinkerer.
Alrighty. Alright, Skipper. You're taking a few blocks from here. And outside you see this gnome figure who's already starting to like look at various arms and legs and Oh! Hello, Modron friend!
Hello.
Do you need some upgrades, huh?
Maybe. Do you have any experience working on Modrons?
Well, no. But doesn't mean I can't help you. Yes, I've got experience. What are you, crazy?
Haha, you got me.
Oh, you gotta watch me.
I certainly will.
Well, what do you want to start
He's
with?
just gonna lean over on the wall and just watch. This ought to be good.
What do you want to start with? And he picks up his torch and like,
Um,
what are we cutting off first?
we're not cutting anything off.
Oh. Well, what are you looking to get then? I mean, I really wanted to cut something off today.
How about we just work on what I already have?
Oh, all right. Well, what do you need? You need some new arms and legs. You want to put some wings on your back, maybe fly around a little bit. That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
Yes, I'm not exactly sure it would work though.
We'll make it work.
Keep in mind, if you destroy anything on me, I will twist you into a ball.
You don't have to worry about that, Master Modron friend. It won't be an issue. I've only lost a couple people in all my years.
Scarlet, where the hell did you find this guy? I don't think
Apparently, Scarlet no heary.
She's just like entranced. He's just gonna look over and go, I saw him tinkering, asked if he could help. I mean, he looks legit to me. They probably, given how strict they are here, I don't think they would let him work if he wasn't capable.
She's got a good point.
Who is your boss?
I'm my own boss. I'm an entrepreneur.
Do you even work here?
Yeah, I got a workshop. Are you blind too? I can fix that too.
What upgrade can you offer to my body?
My
I just said
perfect
I can
body.
Make you some springy legs or some wings. We can upgrade your mind too. Some new gears and whirlers in there. Make you a nice hard shell for you to put your little organy bits in.
I could use a new shell. I won't even lie.
Ah, yes, I know.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you kind of got a couple of dents back there. I don't think you can see them though, but they're pretty gnarly.
Can you see the note I put up on there for you, Brax?
I did not.
Under handouts where your character sheet is probably.
Yeah. Up at the top should be. Yeah. Yeah.
You mentioned you could make me fly.
Yes, I can do that.
That does sound fun. What do you think, Scarlet?
I can't fly yet, but I'll tell you, I've seen other druids do it. It's a lot of fun, even short distances.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Excellent! Oh! He pulls out the torch again.
Wait, hold on. How much?
Well, yeah, they're not cheap. I've got to put, stabilizers on you and all kinds of stuff. Maybe about 500 gold.
All right.
500?
He paid 600 for a tattoo.
In a while. I mean, he's a prime specimen too.
I have been pretty bored lately, and oh shit.
How about 400?
I mean, I could cut some of the corners, use some slaughter material. Yeah.
No. You will not cut any corners.
No, I won't do that to you, Master Modron, because I don't want to be turned into a ball of flesh. All right. So we'll do the proper for 400, and that's my final offer.
Deal.
Excellent.
Throw a wink over at Skipper.
And he starts to light this torch up and starts putting on some modifications to your back to support the wings, and this whole elaborate folded structure comes out, and it takes probably a couple hours altogether, but you are now a proud owner of 2 nicely manufactured wings.
Skipper kind of like he's still getting used to them, so it's like he slowly gets one to flap and then the other one is still, but then he gets the other one to flap and the other one doesn't work. Are you sure that you did this right?
Well, let me look back here. He goes to the odd. You got me. Unscrews a panel. I forgot to hit this thingamajig Excel. It's all technical talk. You don't talk. Couple words and spins later.
And
snaps it
abruptly,
shut.
all of a sudden, it just starts going really fast all of a sudden.
Backs up.
Oh my god.
Try now. See how they work.
And I just slowly like take off the ground.
You slowly take off the ground.
Just like levitating in the middle of this little shop, and I look over at Scarlet and go, "Check this out."
You know, I'm gonna recommend you to all the Modrons we run into.
You should do that. I don't get a whole lot of business out here because not many people want mechanical bits strapped to them. As you can see, I run a great business here. I'm a good businessman. I do great work.
Do you do anything about ship repairs?
More ship. Talk about a floaty ship? You
Yeah,
talk
the
about
spell
fly
jammers.
ship? Oh, spelljammers. I haven't worked on spelljammers since I was a wee little one. I know a little bit about them.
We might need something like that in the future. I'll keep you in mind.
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
Can
You
we
send enough
keep
business
up?
to me, I'll open a business up in Sigil and I'll take care of you. I don't forget most things.
What's your name?
You can call me Shivar. You can't pronounce it anyway. Just call me Shivan Harwin.
Shiv.
Shiv.
Perfect!
I'll tell everyone to come see Shiv and Ribcage.
Well, you could tell them I don't think they're going to come to Ribcage to see me, but...
I can be very persuasive. And she'll wink at him. Come on, Skipper.
Well, it's nice meeting you, folks. You enjoy them wings, but be careful with them. Make sure you oil them every once in a while.
If he gets into any injuries, we'll bring him back here.
Good, you do that.
Oh my god, that name!
Oh god, I can't stop laughing.
I had to put it in the chat box. What the fuck, man? That is the best gnome name ever.
Every time we've done something to make Severick like facepalm, he just like crashes his head on the keyboard. That's his name. That's like his
Basically.
name. And he threw a couple of vowels in there.
Harnden best Beck-Sievertsten's fantastic inventions.
Oh god. I have a headache from laughing.
Harwai, Big Sheep Marston.
Alright.
Schmitty Yubber Blubber Men
Good,
Jensen.
sure. So, did Janik or Junik get
Dinik.
get any memories shaken loose in our poor Filbert?
Not per se. Junik does have some information if Shell wants to share it.
Well, while everybody else was gone, because I think, shit, what's your name? Virus, what's your character's name again?
Greenwave.
Greenwave, right?
Currently.
Was your character was like around?
Currently, it's Greenwave.
It's Greenwave.
You staticked on me.
Greenwave!
Greenwave.
Oh, I was asking if you were like around us while they were gone.
Yeah, I would have been hanging out.
Okay. So I would say that whenever like they were gone, whenever I realized that knocking some memories into him, or like trying to convince like, oh no, well we met here and we did this, didn't work. He would try to fill her in on like what he has missed, and the job that we're supposed to be doing for our boss. But then we got separated, and basically, you know, we're trying to find artifacts and knowledge for our boss. But if he doesn't remember, he doesn't feel comfortable telling it in front of everybody else.
Okay.
That's
Do you
basically
wanna-
the rundown.
Do
Because
you
that
want
voice
to-
makes. Oh, go
Do
ahead.
you want to divulge the entirety of your mission to her?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
He'll wait till we're alone. Alone.
Okay.
Because prying eyes glares at Virus. Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
believe
lip sync shit?
Yep.
rock the boat.
I love it so much.
Hop!
All right, a couple hours later, you guys are still talking, and walks in Scarlet and Skipper, sporting a new fancy set of wings.
Fancy.
Wait, they both have.
No,
Skipper.
just
Skipper does.
What kind of wings is it? Is it like a bat wings? Angel wings?
They're a metallic with a. You're not sure the substance of the material, but it's very sturdy.
Junik hops off of like the chair he was standing on, and immediately runs to Skipper and starts asking him, "Where did you get this? How did he make it? What kind of components are in here? How does it work? Is it magic? Is it mechanical? Is it?"
Calm down.
Starts like poking and prodding and like trying to like touch the screws. Kind of think like a Tasmanian devil around new stuff.
I just pictured when you were like, is it? I think we broke the goblet. Bonk.
Yeah, that's what
Cannon.
Skipper probably just like thunk.
Thunk.
Ow!
Ah, thank you.
You're an excitable one, aren't you?
Where did you get it?
From
I'm gonna go after.
Sheba Narva Nabani Manamani Manamani.
Shiv's fantastic inventions.
Just call him Shib.
Can you fly?
Wanna find out?
Yes.
I pick the gobbo up and fly it
Oh
around.
no.
I don't like heights! I don't like heights! I just wanted to watch you fly! And it starts like clutching onto you. Like nails into your body. Metal body. Not really. But, yeah.
You see them fly around the room, around the centerpiece of this flailing, smoldering body, just sort of just watching them.
Ah!
All right, enough of that. Drops the gobbo from like 5 feet in the air.
Is Azadun just kind of chilling?
Yeah, fairly quiet.
What shall we do?
There I am. About tired of Discord, man.
Alright, I'm gonna look at Azadun and go, we ready to go? Do you have any business here?
My business all lies beyond this place.
Junik, are you going to come with us since apparently you know Filbert?
I go where Filbert goes. We have business.
Yes, a pressing business that I must attend to, as much as my mental faculties will allow.
You
So
never
not
went
at
in
all.
that one.
Someone hasn't drank yet today.
Oh.
Someone's drinking every
Speaking
day.
of drink, let me take a sip of one of my fine wares.
God, which one?
Let's see which one I want to drink. Because I have at least a bottle. I want to take a sip of the dark of
The
Ooh,
dark
the
of
dark
it.
of it.
the fancy
Oh.
wine.
Fancy wine,
Yep.
fancy grapes from fancy place because it's bullshit.
Not very strong, but it tastes really good. It's a very,
Not
very
strong.
good wine.
I guess I'm just gonna chug a little bit more. Good, good.
You gonna finish the bottle or?
No, I'm just gonna get like at least 3 glug.
Okay,
I got a bottle of it.
you got about 3 glugs into you, and I mean you're starting to feel a little warm. You figure it'll probably set you right here before too long.
Delicious. Would you like a sip, Jun? Would like any of you all would like a drink?
No. It's poison. I'm gonna spit on my keyboard. Poison.
What were you gonna say, Skipper?
I was gonna ask, are we all back at the inn
small
or
room.
the bar
Yeah.
where we were?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's at the Smoldering Corpse right now.
All right. I'd like to go back up to the same fellow from last night, if possible, and ask him if the Ribcage has a leader. Like, is there anyone like a somewhere we could find out what to expect when we leave this town?
Oh, are you talking about the one that runs the town, or
Yes.
you don't want to talk to him, Matt? You don't want to talk. You don't even want to speak his name. Trust me.
Is he an asshole?
Well, that's probably not a good thing to say out in the open. Please don't bring trouble in my ball. I will really all here.
Well, what do you know about what awaits us outside of town? Do you know anything that could help us?
Well, you mean you'd be going in the outlands. It's a lot more hospitable. A little bit wild, though. It's not a whole lot of civilizations around. It's just sort of a mishmash, you know?
If Scarlet hears the word wild, she's just gonna go, I like the sound of that.
Yeah!
The problem is we need to find a way home.
Well, where are you going to? Sigil?
Sigil, yes.
Ah, yes. Yes, you'll have to cross the outlands for sure. There are several different ways you could get there, depending on which side of the circle you want to run down, or you can run straight across from here. Cross the lake Tihonan, I think it's called. Or you can go around it through the bogs. But eventually you'll get to the infinite staircase. And from there, you're right up to Sigil.
I hope it's not really infinite, but thank you for the information.
They
Well,
do love their overly descriptive names.
It's really tall. Right. Really tall.
It's good cardio.
But I mean, you probably run to somebody that can help you. There's lots of portals on it.
I'll be fine with these. Points at his new wings.
That's pretty fancy there.
It's mighty fancy.
Skipper just flips, like 20 gold to him. Thanks for the help.
Oh, thank you, Master. I appreciate that. And I'll forget all about you calling our Lord an asshole. Just for that.
Wait, now I called him an asshole. Fuck.
Alright, shall we head to the Outlands?
Towards the Outlands!
Silver? June-Nick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scarlet is saying that in character. She's still kind of iffy about,
Understandably so.
Sure thing. Let's get this adventure on its
I
way.
just can't wait for the goblin to see me shift into an animal.
Oh no.
You guys get your stuff together and exit the tavern. Start following down the road.
Should we try to get some food first for on the road? I don't.
Yeah, let's see if we can swing by.
Who makes good berries?
I actually do.
Oh, then I work fine. I can eat good berries.
Yeah.
There's one spell I can pop.
I don't tend to keep track of rations and stuff like that, so I would assume if you guys stop in a town like this and you want to fill up, we'll go with that.
Yeah, okay. We'll just
I
fill
don't,
up.
I don't think we need to role play that.
Let's roleplay a store visit. Another one.
Shopping! A shopping
It
episode!
never ends!
Yay. Okay, you guys go about the
You
15
do sometimes
blocks
end up
left.
with asshole meat vendors.
Yeah. Right? Set their buildings on fire. Alright. I said you travel the other 15, 16 blocks to the main eastern gate of this city. Nobody stops you. It's open. It looks like there's people coming and going from beyond. The terrain out past this seems to be, I'll say like a rocky badlands for the time being. It's scrub, but it's the first actual vegetation you all have seen in quite a while.
So we just keep
So
going.
which way are we going?
He said we could go around the bogs, through the bogs if we go around, or we can go straight.
Does it want to hurt your mechanicism? And I start like poking your leg.
Is there anything like okay? So we're in the Outlands. Is it just plains, forest? What am I looking at here?
Like I said, for the time being, it seems to be like a loose rock, scrubs. I liken it to maybe like what a western would be like.
Oh,
Tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
Okay. Is there
Somewhat
anything in the
barren.
distance? Any large points of interest?
You see mountains in the distance, snow-capped. A little bit of greenery around the bottoms of them.
Anything that looks like these bogs that Skipper just mentioned?
No, you don't see anything like that.
I'm gonna look at Azadun. Ideas? Should we just head straight?
We'll head straight towards the mountains. We should find the lake not too far beyond that. We can either cut across it, or we can somehow, or cut around the lake itself through the bogs and make our way to the infinite staircase that way.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds fine, just fine.
Shifting into wolf form.
Okay.
Calm down, calm down, calm
By the
down.
way,
She does that.
I am a 8.5 foot long, 6 foot tall wolf.
I'm gonna grab a hold of Junik and just starts like
I probably
caressing his
swallowed
hair.
Junik whole. Scarlett's just gonna look at Junik and give like a big doggy grin like,
Junik's just screaming. Just like screeching like pure terror. He just starts crying now.
All right. You all continue
Aww.
having your little conversations back and forth. It's not too
at
long.
some point, Scarlett's gonna get behind Junik and just kind of nudge him with her head like,
No,
"Wink,
I'm gonna carry
Accidentally
Junik
topple
and I'm gonna
him.
try to calm him down.
It's not too long before you guys start seeing the terrain start to slope down into a wide valley. And for the first time in a long time, you guys actually see the sun start to rise on the landscape.
Oh, so pretty.
I'm gonna howl in joy. Arroo!
You see greenery and mountaintops and cloudy skies.
We're getting close.
I'll be doing my ranging, by the way. Circling the party, keeping an eye.
Sure. All right. You guys continue down the mountain passes. You said you're doing some circling, so give me a perception. I'm gonna do it with your advantage since you do have the hearing part.
Oh, ignore my perception. I thought it was everybody.
No,
Shit,
you're
did
fine.
Y'all got
Hey,
damn
the same. I'm sorry, I jinxed you.
Oh my god,
It's
you
exactly
did!
the same.
I am
That's funny.
my
They're
apologies.
cheating!
That's too funny. Okay. You, with your 10, you do actually see not too far on the trail behind you. It looks like a couple figures, one very tall, maybe 10 foot tall. The other one you're not so sure about, maybe 5 to 6 foot tall, robed. And actually, you see a couple of robotic looking figures with wings and bows. And they seem to be coming up on your trail behind you.
Uh-oh.
I will nudge the party and point them out. Considering how large I am, nudging is more like thud. Look.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh well. Junik, prepare for some battle.
Bork.
I hope we don't get to it, but
What order are you guys going in, by the way?
With this information, I'll take up the rear.
Okay.
I was standing
and
behind
keep a
Filbert.
good.
I'd say I'm
Keep
probably
my
up
eye-
front.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
up
gonna
front.
be. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the middle with Jun.
Mr. Wave.
Would you like business up front or party in the back?
Jan.
I'd probably be doing party in the back because, or I normally bring up the rear.
I think you said the back. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I was saying the back.
Okay. Alrighty, you guys going to wait here or keep pressing on or turn to meet them?
Well, do they look aggressive?
They don't look too friendly now.
I say we stand and fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody in agreement with that, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Let's move
good.
on.
What do you think? What? Yes.
Oh, hey, targets.
This is the tall figure that you see. It's very strange. It's the fact that he looks like a large suit of armor, but with no real appendages keeping it all together. Very large red eyes that sort of burn crimson underneath of this visor.
Oh,
Junik,
just kidding. Let's run.
Junik, you can actually notice the skin tone of the robed figure as being one of the Githzerai. And of
Okay.
course, Skipper, you can notice two Modrons quite easily.
Well,
This might not be good.
this might be not good. It might not be good, but we can do it. We can do it. Oh.
Hey, I'm as big as that Valor guy, man. Although I don't look it on the icon right now. I'm cute.
I believe in
Yeah.
our success.
Even our success.
But just in case. Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, see that's more like
There you go. All right, this large figure sort of puts his hand up, and the group that he's with stops. And for the moment, they just seem to be looking at you.
Bork.
This large, booming voice seems to erupt from him. I'm here for the one named Green Wave.
Oh.
What?
Hey, what's you?
You are to come with
Yes.
me.
Why?
You are not to ask why, but obey my command.
I'm pretty sure I want to ask why.
I'm here to make you pay for your past transgressions.
My past transgressions. I don't know what you're talking about. It was that asshole Onyx side.
I was warned about you and your mental instabilities.
I don't have instabilities. I feel completely.
don't mean-
I feel completely comfortable about myself.
I mean, I can take the rest of them down with you if you wish. Unless they wish to turn you over themselves.
Scarlett's just gonna cock her head and just kind of look at them like, you really think that? Is that what you're going with?
Varus, you
Look at
have
Dogma,
sanctuary
are you
cast on
serious
you.
right now?
Oh,
All
neat.
right, sanctuaries on the party. I will give you a few more seconds to come and meet your fate.
I think I'm okay, thanks. It's lovely of you to offer, though. Really appreciate it. But you know, you really should be looking for that Onyx Tide guy. Don't know where he went. Last I saw him, he was in Bator.
He lets out a long sigh and waves the robed figure up to his side. Onyx Tide, Green Wave, whatever name you wish to go by. I sentence you to death.
Oh god.
I charge the green figure.
Okay.
Arr!
The instant he says the word death, I'm like, and I'm across the wall.
All right, the wolf starts to take off. I'm guessing Skipper's probably taking this anchor and getting it ready. The mage starts to circle his hands as gouts of flame seem to start to spin and swirl around him.
Oh god.
And I would like everybody to say goodbye for the day because we're going to cut it there.
Ah!
Bum 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 bum.
Damn.
Bum 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 bum.
Until
Oh.
we meet again.
Well,
God damn it.
with that happening, and
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna bite that
unfortunate, untimely ending, potentially, of
I'm
Green
gonna
Wave,
shoot him in the dick.
I'm gonna take this second to thank all these wonderful patrons who are
Very
paying
tempting.
to help make this
Yeah, we're
show a little
attempting
bit
with
better.
that damn crackling.
Yeah, eventually, get a damn better mic!
I don't think it's your mic. I think it's Discord.
It might be Discord, who knows.
I would agree.
But either way, thanks so much, everyone. Until next time, keep gaming.